Hello, I am Anthony Giarrusso. Some know me as an executive motivational speaker. Some know me as King Anthony because I give myself self-respect like a king. And many know me for my paranormal experiences. I've posted some other types of strange phone calls that I've gotten and then playing them forward in reverse. And this one I got on 1/13/2020. It was a Monday, and I was at work when this message arrived. Nobody else was at my home at the time when the message was on there, and I was the first one to find that message on that particular day. So that's pretty interesting. Also, I don't know if it's a human calling, if it's like an artificial intelligence trying to use a humanoid robotic type voice. I don't think it's a spirit. It could be. And before you start to discredit what I'm saying to you right now, remember, for a few years I've already been accepting spirits, the good and the bad, kind of similar to Steve Huff, but I engage with everyone. And I do have to disagree with Steve Huff on a few things, but I'm not going to get into this right now because, actually I am going to get into it. So Steve Huff believes that there's benevolent spirits and malevolent spirits. That's not what I've experienced. Most spirits that I've experienced are like in their 70s, 80s, and 90s, and they act as if they're living today, just out of body, out of a human flesh and blood body. I know that might be hard for some people to really understand, but when I deal with ghosts, it's not scary. It's not like a horror film. Trust me, any horror film you've seen is going to be a lot more upsetting than hanging out with spirits on a regular basis like I do. But anyway, so I don't believe that there's benevolent or malevolent like Steve Huff does. I believe they're just like you and me today. That's just what I've observed, and this is what I'm reporting to you. Anyway, back to this phone call. Could it be extraterrestrials? Could it be interdimensionals? Could it be something that we haven't even thought of? Time travelers? Who really knows, okay? That's not the point. The point is, I have this message. That's the point. Think about that. Okay, anyway, when I play the message on the answering machine, it sounds like, yeah, it's Tommy, and then there's like all this weird gurgly stuff, robotic gurgly stuff, and it sounds like, Danish? I'm thinking maybe like the food Danish, or maybe somebody's Danish, I don't know. And then it's like more gurgly, and then it says the word vicinity, and that's kind of odd because most people don't say go to the vicinity unless if you're in the vicinity. That's more like a army or military type term, or if you're like on a boat and they say you have to go to the vicinity of this area, or the police, right? It's not usually when people say you want to come to this area, they usually say you just want to come to this area, or if you're nearby. They don't say the word vicinity, so that was a little odd. And also, it says, the big bottle, if they have it, thank you. So it's almost as if this person is trying to tell me to get a big bottle of something. Maybe alcohol, that's what I was just thinking in my mind. I don't know. But the thing is, I don't know anybody named Tommy, or at least anybody named Tommy that's still living, I should say. Or, well, now that I think about it, I do know some people named Tommy, but I haven't talked to people named Tommy in ages. I don't know anybody named Tommy that I've interacted with in this year of 2020, 2019, 2018, or any time really before since like high school. Okay, anyway. So, strange message, but then I recorded it on my phone. And then I played it back. It was in an is it an ARV format? I think it was ARV format. Is there a way that I can go back? Well, anyway, I transferred it to becoming an MP3. Was it ARV? How did I find out that was an ARV file first? Oh, an AMR. It was an AMR file that I recorded on my cell phone, and then I transferred it to an MP3 so I could listen to it in Virtual DJ, home free. And this is the message. I'm going to play it forwards. It sounds a little different, though.
Here is a strange message. No new message. Monday, 4:49 p.m. End of final message. Wonderful.
And it's weird because it doesn't sound like my voice when I recorded that. It was my voice up until, like, you could tell where it was my voice, but it doesn't sound like it recorded my voice very well. But what's weird is when I put this recording on MP3 onto Virtual DJ Free, it didn't sound like, yeah, it's Tommy, Danish vicinity, the big bottle, if they have it, thank you. It sounded like, we are trying to communicate with people, and then it gets gurgly, and then it says you. And I'm going to play that back. I'm going to try to enhance the audio with that being played, and it's just so bizarre. Where did that file go? Put it back in here.
Here is a strange message.
See, that's my voice right there. That's my voice.
No new message.
This is their voice. We are trying to communicate with people. Something with you, it looks like. It does sound like with you. Okay, let's go back over here. I'm going to slow it down a little more. I'm going to try to add in the mids a little bit more, a little higher.
Here is a strange message.
So, when I play it in reverse, it says, except we won. And then it says, we can help you. We can help you come. Come to the earth. They're ready. So that was my voice.
Here is a strange message.
Sounds like come to the earth already.
Come here so there is.
We'll come to the earth. They're ready. Now let's skip back to their message. Listen to this, please. Sounds like some people. Sounds like fucking police try to shoot you. Please excuse the profanity word here, but I'm just trying to hear what it's saying. Let's play it again. Now reverse. The fucking police will shoot you or something. Keep going. I can't understand that. It almost says help me help, but it's kind of too bubbly and gurgled to really understand what it's saying for sure. Very unusual. Let's continue. Please listen. It almost sounds like work with me, a boat. So it's forward and reverse. Reverse is work with me, and then forward it's a boat or something like that. Work with these people. Sounds like investigate. Our control. Powerboat control. With him. Let's play that in reverse a little bit more. I don't know. Communicate with people. I don't know. Problem with you. Let's try that one more time. Listen carefully. Did that say political thing? I think it said he will help us political thing. Forward and reverse. One up. Dang, now that. I lost the place. Let's try this again. It says he will help us in reverse, and political thing is forward. It said, watch your fucking head. We don't want any trouble with you. Think about that. That's pretty important. Listen, one more time.
Monday, 4:49 p.m. 9 p.m. 9 roll Vietnam. Monday, 4:49 p.m. End of final message.
And I don't know if the 4:49 p.m. means something important. I don't know. And I don't know. Also, when I say wonderful, it almost sounds like nocturnal. Anyway. Send someone out. Send someone out with name or something? I don't know. How do I save? Alright. Thank you for listening. This is very important, possibly one of the most important. I'd call it paranormal, but at the same time, I don't know if it's just some wise guy fooling around. I don't know if there's some person out there trying to give me a threat that's coded. I don't know if it's not a threat. Maybe it's a welcome gift. I don't know. I don't know if it's an AI. I don't know if it's an extraterrestrial. I don't know if it's a foreigner. I don't know if it's a ghost. And I do ghost recordings on a lot of EVPs, and I do have a lot of EVP evidence. I really don't know what this is. But I have it, and I'm here just presenting this evidence with you. Thank you for listening. I want you to take this audio, download it for yourself, and then, do what I do. Try to play this backwards. See if there's anything weird here, because I keep getting messages. Most of them are for, normal people, that like the bishop and Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis, and phone calls like that, and I play them backwards, and there's these weird messages. There was a weird message about Barack Obama in one of the Donald Trump phone calls, playing Donald Trump's voice in reverse. So it's very, very unusual. Thank you for listening. Bye.